Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds and stuff. Good morning. Welcome to Monday Mornings with Rodney. I want to ask you a question today. Have you ever said, if I can just get this part of my life worked out, if I can get this one area in my life straight, that everything would be so much better? As we go through day to day, and we see sometimes that our lives are coming together, different parts of our lives and the aspects of our lives are gelling together, and it seems like there's a place over here that's out of line, and there's a place over here that needs correcting. Sometimes you feel like everything is just straight, everything is how it needs to be, except for one simple area. And I often wonder, as I struggle in my own life, about why is it that I see things come together. I see how things have worked out, and how you have overcame certain areas, and you have overcame obstacles, and you feel like I'm there, I'm right here at it. And you look to the left, and this part is falling out of line, and you look to the right after you get that worked out. So as we go through life, we're working on different things. We're praying to God. We're asking Him to help us, to guide us, to fix us and everything, and that we want our lives to be together 100%. Sometimes I just don't understand how it always has to be that one little loose end sometimes that causes us to struggle. Not that we're not going to struggle when things are together, but it's that one thing that's out of whack. And as I was thinking about that, and I was reading everything, and I say, okay, is it possible? Is it truly possible that we trust God and we allow Him to work in our lives, but some things we just don't give to Him? So I say, if that's the case, then we take this verse from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6, and it says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. But what if we trust to a limit? What if we still are trying to lean to our own understanding? What is it that we won't acknowledge Him in part of our lives? So therefore we allow Him to direct our path. And what I'm saying is that we acknowledge Him in certain areas in our lives, and so we're not 100% with God. Even though the members who've been going to church for umpteen years, we may not be acknowledging God in all areas in our lives. Believe it or not, there are some things that people try to keep secret from God, that we try to keep secret from God, but He sees it and He knows it, and yet He's right there with an extended hand to help us. But because of the shame, because of the fear of the what's going to happen, the fear of the punishment of it, we try to hide it, we try to cover it up. So therefore we're not allowing Him to direct our path. We're trying to fix this thing with our own mindset, our own understanding, how we think it should be fixed. So therefore we're not trusting Him with all our heart. When we do this, we cause ourselves more heartache, more pain, more trouble. We set ourselves up to go down this rocky road that was not designed for us. But today I want to say that, maybe we should just take a look at this thing. My whole thing is that I want to help us. Because we're not in this alone. We're all in this together, trying to make it every single day, trying to get closer and closer to God. So we need to take this verse and then apply it to our lives. Take it and look as closely as we can. Put it under the microscope, saying, am I truly trusting God with all thy heart, 100%? Am I not leaning unto my own understanding, that I'm not trying to figure everything out on my own, but yet I'm letting God work this thing out in my life? And then that I will acknowledge him, even in the darkest corner of my life, even in the part of our lives that we don't want God to know anything about in the past, that we don't want anyone to find out about those things in our closet, but we acknowledge him in the midst of that stuff, saying, this is my mess, this is the garbage of Rodney, this is the worst part of Rodney. Here it is, here it is, Lord. I see you, I love you, and I'm giving it to you, because this is a part of me. This is the part that I can't get right. This is the part that I need to let go. This is the part of my life that is holding me back. That is the part that I'm ashamed of in my life, and I want you to work it out in my life, Lord, because I can't continue to carry it. I can't continue to have it locked in my closet. I can't continue to have to hold me back, Father. So here it is. I present it to you. I'm acknowledging you, and I want you to direct my path. It's like being in the midst of the landfill, where there's mess all around you, there's confusion, there's no organization around you, and you're trying to get out, and you keep going through it. It's this maze that you can't get out. You can't get set free, and you're there, and you're inhaling all of the fumes of the mess that you have been in all your life, and you can't get out until you trust God. You stop where you are, you give it all to him, and you allow him to direct you out. And once you find your exit place, you don't stop trusting God there. You continue to allow him to direct your path, because as long as you're in it, you're not going to get out of it. As long as you're there confused, you're there in the midst of it, you can't find your way out. Let him be that light that guides you. Let him be that light that takes you. Let him be the cloud by day for you, and the fire by night, to get you to the point of the Red Sea and get you across your Red Sea, that you are making the promise, and that will bring our lives together, closer, and as we say, tie up the loose ends in our lives. That's my time for today. God bless you. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving.